Hello. We're going to do the corpse bride for XxTing because she is being the corpse bride for Halloween, and we're going to show her how to do the makeup. You need Snazaroo and the pale blue, and what I did was I just applied it with a really soft makeup sponge. You can buy packets of them. It's water activated, so just wet the sponge, squish it, put it on your face. Okay, we're going to move on to effects now that her face is dry. And gonna need liquid latex. You can get this at what's the name of your store? Barnes & Harris, and it is $9.75. Huge bottle, lasts for ages. It's great. You want to apply it with a paintbrush for skin that have withered and finally flaked off. So what I'm gonna do is put it onto the scalp here. And I'm going to let that dry. Same again with the cheekbone. You're going to let that dry. As that's drying, move on to a bitchin' product called Rigid Collagen. Rigid Collagen looks kind of like this. It's a little bottle, and what it does is it's a scarring serum. I'll put a link in the sidebar of I'll put it in my sideburns. Of a link where you can buy this cheap, and what it does is once it touches the skin, it makes the skin retract. Once it's that dry, is it'll grip onto the skin and tug it inwards, which will make a really nice scarring effect. Back to the Snazaroo for that, I'm using just a plain black and blue again. Just regular paintbrush. I'm just mixing the two together to make a darker bluey gray. Now that we've got that, use the same darker blue you just made. It's on your head. You'll see that the rigid collagen has completely pulled in her skin. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it has tightened around it. And I'm going to accentuate that a bit by just brushing this darker blue we just made onto lighter blue for skin. What I'm doing now is just taking the creases that the collagen has made and tracing them upwards to make the skin look like it's being, I guess it's kind of trying to hold itself together still. Right. The latex should have dried by now. And what we're going to do is get yourself a Q-tip, cotton bud, and roll it on top. Until you've rippled the latex, and just pinch it. And what that'll do, pull the latex out until it snaps. Now you want to take white Snazaroo, because you want to build onto that where you've made the holes, and fill it in with white, because that's going to be her skull underneath there and coming through. Got a touch of the black to make a nice gray. You don't want it too white because you can go over it later and make it brighter where it needs to be. And just right up here, just use your finger and roll back the latex. So you've got a nice seam. And then just apply the white. Now that we have that look, we turn to the other side where the rigid collagen has become in full effect. People would stop trying to get in contact with me, that'd be great. Now, you can get full effect now of what the rigid collagen actually does. Let me bring the camera here and you can have a good look at that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same gray and just add some texture in here. A bit. And some little bit of highlights just by going over the high points of the pull marks. Because it's very dark eyes, I'm going to start with the makeup side of things, and I'm using Urban Decay's Oil Slick, which comes in a palette that looks like that. Like that. I'm using a quite fluffy brush. When you line under your eyes, just make sure that you leave a good space. Yeah, the color, me being all up in the camera with my hunch. Got a color palette similar to this or any other colors. I'm going to be using a darker blue, so somewhere in between here and here. I'm going to highlight the cheekbone just here. White Snazaroo. Get it back on the same brush you've been using. Just right up under the eye. Something spidery is always good. These are the top. Alright, now we're going to move on to the lips, which are a nice, kind of rosy, soft pink. Vivo lipstick, and it's called Raspberry Ripple. It's got a really nice rosy pink shine to it. Halloween is coming, and I hope this has been helpful somehow, in some way or another. All I can say, XxTing, is I hope you have an awesome Halloween. Hopefully you can get a better wig than I did. Be a relatively groovy corpse bride for you for Halloween. I hope you like it. I hope you use it. It's quite cute. Thank you.